Hello. Welcome back to episode 74 of Damsels in Dicestress. No! Of Demons and Daughters by Damsels in Dicestress. Here's a recap. We'll pretend this didn't happen.
To fix things, to get Gilbert to save the world, we need to return to Bledlow.
We must go home. And we need the Viscount.
Go to the bed where the Viscount is.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down, very gently, lift the vial to his lips.
Mm-hmm.
Pour it down. He'll drink. Edward, is it you? Are you back?
What happened?
I think we can be all right, Edward.
I'm so relieved to hear you say so. My darling, may I kiss you?
She nods.
He was Father's dog. I can't lose him.
What do you mean? As in there's something that we can do to keep him?
The old magic, the stone, there should be a way to...
I'm gonna fill up that cup. I'm gonna hold it to his lips.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
tilt it again.
pour it down his throat. Sure.
And then leave and go to the Brotherhood. She'll drop the glass and she'll drink from the bottle. Except on,
We shall leave it at
the
that,
effect
shall
of my
we?
mother's death. You remember Harold? You saw what I got like at Bedlam.
I was not there to stop it. There was nothing I could do.
What happened? How was she around? Why were you there? Why wasn't Harold? What happened?
Yes, if I had been there, if I had left slightly earlier in the day, no doubt I could have. And I have held that burden, of course.
I pull a sword on him.
Now, Talia, sit down. You've had 3 drinks on probably an empty stomach, so you're letting it go to your head. Talia, sit down, Talia, please. And
I'll take a final drink and I'll put it in front of Harold.
And Frederick still just sits there in his chair.
It's just like you, isn't it? Letting all the madness happen around. But look at you.
I have had...
Perfect Penhallows.
Your father would be ashamed of you.
I'd punch him.
Okay then. Sure. He casts Hold Monster. You get frozen in place in whatever position you are in. You cannot move. You're paralyzed. He stands up. The other 2 have sort of stood up during this time as well. You need to get yourself under control, Talia. I have had years to comprehend, to understand, and to work in this world. You have a steep learning curve. And you are a powerful creature. He doesn't say creature in a derogative term. Your father has learned to control his urges, his power. And you must do the same. I am not really sure. He only gets to talk for a minute before you're released, so I'll try and condense this into a minute. You are better than this. You can be better than this. I do not pretend to understand what you are feeling or what you are going through right now, but you need to pull yourself together and not exacerbate this situation. I have no desire to hurt you, Talia. You are in no danger here. But I am at a loss as to what to say or do in this situation. I think we all are. So you need to talk to us without resorting to violence. He leaves it a few seconds and then drops the spell. At this point, he's now standing with the others, who are, slightly confused and whatnot, but they are not on your side. But they're not on his, they're on the side of, this is insane. They're not on the insane side, you know what I mean. So if you turn around to see them.
I hate you.
I do have one other trick up my sleeve, I suppose. He casts banishment on you.
What? What the fuck?
That is a
Charisma save.
Fucking time out in hell.
of 17, yeah, which you should fail.
Which I do with a 2 and a 3.
Lovely. Nice. You are in a dark, cavernous, hot room, surrounded by symbols on the walls.
Can I move?
No, you are frozen in place again. Your father comes around the corner, scuttling away at himself. And he does that, so he transforms himself again into his human form. You're also in your human form for now. Talia, you're back, so I think soon. Time moves differently here. You okay? You look well. You don't look injured. Did you? Oh gosh, I wish there was some way that you could speak back to me. Are you? He sort of fixes his eyes on yours to try and communicate just through seeing into your eyes. Are you in danger? Are you well? Tell me what you want to communicate through your eyes, and then make some random fucking roll for it. I guess he'll roll insight and would decide. I'll just roll insight with advantage because it's his daughter.
Kid, yeah.
Well, that's 2 2s. So we'll just say he has no idea. But he sort of puts his hands on your face. I believe in you, Talia. If there's nothing else I can say or help you in any way, I believe in you. And then he gives you a kiss on your forehead and scrapes away one of the markings to push you back before you're held any further, and held there permanently. Not that you would have been anyway, because Frederick would have released the spell. And then you're back in there.
That was cruel. I always knew you were cruel, but that was cruel. And I leave.
Okay. Whee! Downstairs. Lucas, comforted by his 2 friends, has managed to craft a spell into his spell book, and you can return with this piece of crystal gemstone that he's going to attempt to fashion into this object that he needs. So as you get upstairs, Talia's sort of just storming out of the room.
She's not storming, she's walking.
Okay, Talia is leaving the room. There is a broken bottle on the floor. The smell of wine. 3 very perturbed-looking men. And a chair like this has been sprawled across the floor.
Do I see them when I leave?
Yeah, out the corner of your eye, which you're a very perceptive person, so...
Talia? You right?
No.
Make a perception check.
17.
Cool, you can probably see that she's a bit drunk.
Oh,
Did you do it?
we're just about to.
Good.
Were you leaving?
Not leaving, just the room. I can stay. I'll be quiet.
All right, and yeah, just sit quietly for a bit, and then I don't know if this will take long or not. Will it?
I don't know. I'll work as fast as I can.
Okay.
I'm exhausted.
Of course. Actually, I'll go make everyone a drink while we're waiting. Talia, would you come with me? Right, and I'll walk to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. The 2 of you walk to the kitchen.
What happened in there?
He banished me. Oh, I told them that I know about my mother. I said he wanted everything to be perfect because he does, because he's a pompous prick.
Well, yes.
Well, I never.
I gave everyone a drink.
Mm-hmm.
He told me my father would be ashamed of me, so I hit him.
Okay.
And then he wouldn't let me move. And he said a load of nonsense. I told him I hated him, and he banished me.
Are you glad that you hit him?
I only am sad that I couldn't hit him more.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. Okay.
But I got to see my father again.
And he's doing all right?
Well, he's
Well,
in
it's-
hell,
well-
so...
Well, under the circumstances, is he doing all right?
He didn't look hurt, I don't think.
That's good. Do you know what we're doing here at the moment? Were you informed?
Oliver's dying? Something to save him.
Lucas went down into the basement.
Good.
Yeah. He was quite distraught, but I sat with him and he learned how to fly.
Okay.
He looked quite happy doing it, actually. Well,
Did you want help carrying things?
yes, please. And I'll pour out the hot water and the various. I'll know everyone's usual. Okay. Are you sure you're okay? No, you already said that you weren't okay.
It's not about me, Lucas. We should make sure it works. I always come through in the end. I hope.
Occasionally.
It's not a very good day one of trying to be a good person.
Well, what are you trying to do to be a good person?
That is a good question. Probably not.
Hitting people.
Hit people.
Mm-hmm.
He's needed a hit for a long time though.
Well, yes, but it's not good to do. I was talking to Diamond earlier, and I realised that I just need to do something, I don't know, just walk around London and find something exciting to do. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be London. If we're going back to Bledlow, maybe that's something you would like as well. Just whatever catches your fancy, really.
Sounds good.
You would like to do that?
Sure. It's something to do that means I'm not looking at his face, so that's good. I'm assuming the Viscount won't be there. Very good.
No. It was just meant to be Diamond and me, so as far as I'm aware, it'll only be our two faces. And I hope that you don't want to punch our faces if you look at them. I can never really tell.
Not most of the time.
Well, most of the time is better than all of the time. But we'll be with Lucas for the time being, because he really needs us. And he might be... I mean, he was in an alright mood when we finished, but he was bad earlier, and I think if this doesn't go well, he'll be bad again.
Well, we'll have to make sure that it does go well.
But either way, it was a good first step for him.
Yeah.
And he can fly now, so... I suppose if he's I suppose it gives him something to do, you know?
Sure. And I'll pick up some of the things and head back to the room.
Alright, that's what we'll do.
So, back at the Velvet Masquerade. What you doing?
What time is it now?
5 p.m.
Okay. Rosalind was just told we were leaving tonight and to be ready for tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I think in her head that could sort of be any time from now. So she's just sort of finishing packing, I think, and getting herself ready. And I suppose I think I will have already, sort of after awkwardly speaking to Talia and spending some time to pack, I would have already sort of like said goodbyes to people, like the whores, and just said that we were going back home for a little bit. And I suppose I go and find the Viscount. They're
Yes, darling.
not how he greets me. Where do I find
Baskin
him?
rug.
Just sort of looking around for him.
Sure, yeah, down in that room, in his room, I suppose.
Yeah. The others are fetching their things. I don't know how long they'll be. My father simply said we were leaving tonight, so I don't know quite when that might mean, or if there was anything you wanted to do before, or fetch anything.
I suppose this is the perfect opportunity to pick up a few things from home, if you would care to join me.
Quite. Actually, there is something that I wanted to ask for, because I didn't want to seem, well, you understand, I suppose, that it's the same for some things, for some spells, we can simply cast them, and then others that are more taxing. Well, I have a spell that requires diamonds, and I believe it's quite a useful one in the event that anybody dies. So, I presumed you would have some to hand.
I have a small supply for such spells, yes.
Excellent.
If we head back to mine, we can
Supposed to be able to.
retrieve them, yes.
Very well. I shall let somebody know in case the others are back before us, but
Yes, I feel we should not announce our untimely demise now. We don't want the extra attention of raising from the dead.
no,
Plus the questions about Bledlow, of course.
quite.
So if we keep on the down low for now.
Yes, well, I'm not sure what she has given to you, but I can do a lot more things now. And I will use my Mask of Many Faces for the first time, and I guess disguise myself as a very, unassuming looking young lady, not particularly rich, just sort of that I could be entering the house on guise of some sort of business with the man accompanying me. I could potentially be passed off as a servant going in who hasn't gotten into their uniform yet. Just a very unassuming looking young woman.
Very impressive.
Yes, I've learnt quite a little bit more while you were asleep, shall we say.
Well, Mother chose well.
Mother,
Lilith.
is that...
Hmm?
What?
Nothing.
Edward,
Yes?
is that what you...
Just a little name between patron and patronee? I don't know.
Right.
Epitaph? Whatever the word is.
Can I roll something, insight or something?
Sure.
An epitaph is
Natural 20? Is Rosalind learning what a mummy kink is? I'm asking you, dead ass.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I don't know how to translate that into what Rosalind might understand. I suppose it's Rosalind, and she's just oh, yeah, I can understand that. She's just sort of okay.
She's been told loads of stories by the horse. She knows what this is.
Oh, all right. We never settled on anything like that between us, so.
Oh, give it time.
Insight? What does that mean?
It means give it time.
Do I have what's my bonus to insight? I swear it's something. Sorry, now I'm like, what?
You said you hadn't settled in anything. He said.
No, but I'm just intrigued on if he's like implying anything else. It's like the norm with Lilith and her patronese. Okay, 18.
Sure, he was just being forthright.
My insight's
You said you hadn't.
Always pointless.
You said you hadn't settled on anything like that, and he said give it time.
Alright.
He meant what he said.
Alright. A little confused, I suppose. Rosalind will put on a borrowed jacket and bonnet, and I'll tell like whoever's nearest that we'll be back. If the others return, say that we won't be long.
Cool. I'm sure the Viscount has a bunch of clothes here that he brought over before. He's probably got some big cloak with a hood he can put up and stuff like that.
I think they probably have things at the Velvet Masquerade.
Yeah, but I just feel like he had some of that anyway. You know, his arrival would have been slightly with a hood up and stuff like that. So that coat's still probably hanging up somewhere if no one's pilfered it. So it takes a little while to find it, but he does eventually. It's not where he left it. There's something sticky in one of the pockets.
I'll take his arm.
Mm-hmm. Sure, you...
She's not making that face.
Well, and then you get some transportation back to 7-3 Park Lane, whichever one it was. 7. The whole place is sort of locked up, of course. No one's there right now. I think I have a key on my person somewhere. He finds it in the sticky coat pocket, wipes off puts it in. Well, no one seemed to notice our arrival, so if we slip in quickly.
Very well. I'll fetch some of my things that I left, I suppose.
Yes, I'll get a few essentials for us as well.
And diamonds.
Yes.
There's nothing else I imperatively require for any of my spells.
Very good, very good.
I shall meet you back here.
Yes, in 5 minutes or so.
I'll go up to the room that I was staying in.
Mm-hmm.
It feels very weird to be back.
It's cold and slightly damp.
It's odd. Because all of my things are here, really. I left here for my engagement party. And I never came back. And I think she's sort of feeling that version of Rosalind, who will never come back. But she'll start packing things into the trunk that Taya had packed her things in when she brought them over to the Viscount's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go under my pillow where I had one of Talia's shirts and my 2 bottles of liquid that Duna gave me.
Mm-hmm.
Are they still there?
Sure.
Yeah. I'll pack them away, like sort of hidden under the rest of my things. And I think that doesn't take her very long at all. She just sort of sits in the room for a moment on the bed, remembering the doppelganger that attacked her in this room. Remembering coming here what feels like so long ago when we first arrived in London. And I thought that some of the things I have now were the things that I wanted. I think she just has a moment. And then, can I do some sort of investigation just to see if anything's different, if there's anything out of place?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't. I rolled a 3.
Okay, no, you don't notice anything out of place in your current state of mind.
Right. I don't think I can lift the trunk that I have. So, I guess I'll just go back downstairs.
Sure. You're waiting down at the bottom of the stairs. You can hear that Viscount, like, further off in the house. You can hear sort of cupboards and stuff being moved around and things like that. And then in time, the Viscount comes back up and joins you. He's got a small riding satchel or whatever, leather bag with a few belongings in.
My things are in my room.
Ah, yes.
You seem to have your strength back.
Yes, I'm feeling pretty good.
Good. It's an impressive recovery.
Okay, well, I guess I've had a long time to rest for the last week. How much stuff were you planning on bringing?
Oh, well, the rest of my things from home, I suppose.
Oh, I was sort of thinking we'd just grab a few things that we could carry.
Right. It sort of felt like we were going to be home for a while, but I can do that.
You have more stuff at home, I presume?
Yes, it's alright. I'll go and do that.
Okay.
I'll go back upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Unpack, repack.
In the meantime, then, I guess Lucas is working on this thing.
Mm-hmm.
With the two of you, or three, or however many people, just kind of help him to keep him settled and stuff.
There's 6 of us now, not including Lucas.
You, me, Diamond, Albert, Harold, Frederick. Yeah, 6 of us.
I think I just need to be alone now to work on
Of course.
the final stages.
Right. We'll go into the room next door. Let us know if you need anything.
Cool. So he finds himself a quiet corner of the library, or comfortable corner of the library, because it's going to be quiet if no one's in there. And while you're not there, he sort of holds his hands over this gemstone that he pulled out of the rock. And at the moment it's kind of just a sphere. And as he holds his hands over it and sort of focuses his arcane willpower over it, it begins to shift and flow and change shape until it matches a sort of perfectly to scale replica of Oliver, but in this dark red stone with a sort of glowing heart to it. And eventually, as he's finished, he's left with this replica of Oliver. So just sort of standing up, looking very pensive. And then he takes it to Oliver, who's right next to him anyway, and begins to recite a spell that he is hoping he has crafted correctly to enable his dog to move into this stone and release its fleshly body, flesh, whatever, and become something more than he was. And maybe that works out. That's probably where we'll leave, I suppose, for now.
Okay.
I want to know.
No. I want Oliver.
I want Oliver. Thanks so much. Does the dog live?
Who knows? You'll find out not next week, because next week's is Talks Around the Teapot. So you will find out in 2 weeks if you come back and watch that. But you should also watch us ramble about our characters and their choices and be shouted at by Rio, because
Yes.
Come back
always
next
fun.
week to watch Rio shout at us.
And
but
in the meantime,
Yeah.
follow us on our social media. We're on Instagram, Blue Sky, Facebook, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Leave a like and a comment, because it helps with the algorithm and it helps us.
It helps us personally.
And you do need help.
We need help.
we
me in
do.
my
We
whole
are
time.
distressed.
We are.
Yeah, follow us on TikTok, where our lovely Taya always posts
I do.
some
I post some
funny,
deranged-
sometimes funny, sometimes quite
I used
serious.
to post funny videos, and now I just post really sad edits.
Yeah.
We love you. Thanks for coming.
Right.
See you next week for
Talks
Teapot.
Around the Teapot. Bye.
Aww.
Some